Hello, this is the Art Hitman. I'm Perry, and today I'm going to be drawing Batman versus Superman. As you see, I've sped up this portion. I'm putting in the structure of Superman and then Batman, and then I will go back into the regular speed of the drawing time. Here I'll just simply put in the outline of each character, and in that way I know where to go from there. So what I'm basically telling you here is this is how you build. As you can see now, I'm in regular speed and I'm working on Superman. When you're working on a profile of a character, or that is the side view of the character, you want to make sure that you have the eyes, nose, and mouth lined up on the profile of the figure. As you see, I have the oval shape, or what appears to be oval shape, on the side of the head. That way I have the lines where the eyes is going to be, a line for the nose and the mouth. And as you notice, you never want to put the eye too close to the contour of the front of the face, because then it won't look natural. You can even see the detail line that I have where the eye falls into place. There's a light line that is right where I put the eye. That's because I put an indicator there. That's where the eye should be. And with this drawing, I'm not particularly going too crazy with a realistic style. I'm going more with an animation approach, slash comic book. That way there's room for creativity, and also it's just a style that I like to use. Usually with realistic style, everybody doesn't do realism. I know for me, I like to do fantasy art. I like to do comic book illustration, things like that. And it just makes it more fun when you work on those type of characters. Again, as you see here, I'm putting in Superman's ear. You have to divide the head on a profile a bit of a distance back where the neck is. Now for me, this is just pretty much knowing where everything falls into place, but I always encourage the viewers to pause if you have to, and then that way you can kind of follow along and see where I put everything in place, and then just resume the video. Honestly, you can't get used to something unless you actually practice it enough time, and you have to kind of know in your head and kind of know based on judgment where things should fall into place. The Batman v Superman movie, I liked it a lot, and definitely when it came to the reason why the two of them squared off and had a throwdown match against the two biggest icons of DC Comics. I'll say, who doesn't want to watch that? I watch the movie every now and again, and I really like the choices that they made with the film. I think for me, the film is a good build up and lead to the Justice League film, and it's just good storytelling. I mean, they kind of tied a lot of different things in there, like the Dawn of Justice is in there. Of course, the Superman and Batman standoff is in there, and then you have Doomsday. For those of you that didn't see the film, I'm not going to spoil the film. You should definitely watch it, but just know that if Doomsday's in the film, that's what I liked about it. Then it's not going to be good for Superman. And now I'm going to start with the Batman armor that he wears in the Batman v Superman film. Now, I have to say that the Batman v Superman film is geared towards, I'll put it like this, Bruce Wayne being more tech savvy. And it reminds me of Tony Stark. Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark are very similar. I'm just going to put that in there in this video so that you understand exactly what I'm implying. Is that the both characters, they bring kind of the same style to both universes. I'll say that of course Tony is tech savvy, billionaire. Bruce Wayne is tech savvy and a billionaire. And you also have the two of them that kind of fund a lot of the projects that you may see in the Batman films, and you might see also in the Avengers type of funding. When you see that they have large projects, they go to Tony Stark for his finances, and of course he's Stark Industries. He deals with the weapons and all the technology. Even I understand in the film coming up, the Justice League, he gave Flash his suit. So they both have similar styles, and they both are really intelligent, things like that. So I think that's a cool thing when you look at Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne and how they kind of parallel one another perfectly. And so that's what I like about this story, is that you always have someone like Batman that's the human. Everyone else is really, really strong, have super human abilities and things like that. And Batman is just intelligent, and he kind of know how to get things done. He's the leader. Grabbing everybody, get everybody together for the Justice League. It's good stuff. It's a good time for comic book lovers and illustrators and all of the guys that are into the comic book lore. And it's just good stuff. Now, if you notice, I'll get back to a little bit of what I'm talking about with the Batman armor. As you notice, it's kind of similar to the Batman cowl, so it's not really that different. So I'll just say that when you're drawing this, the only thing you're really doing is essentially drawing the same thing, but it's just that when you're drawing it, you want to put in more of a contour. Like, for instance, I have a line going down the side of Batman's head and underneath the eye, and kind of having like a jaw piece that goes around there, just indicating the armature of the bat suit, the armor bat suit. And so that's kind of where you get the indication that it's an armor suit, because it's the same kind of look that Batman has, but it's just overlapped with a bunch of different things to protect him from Superman. But thanks for stopping by. I definitely appreciate everyone that comes to the Art Hitman channel. And before I go, of course, I'm going to finish out this the emblem on Superman's chest and just talk about that a little bit. And usually it's the new one, the Man of Steel crest, is a bit more. It has a bit of a extraterrestrial look to it. So I will say that for now, I put in the traditional one, and I did two versions. So one for this that is kind of simple and easy to draw and remember. The other one is a little bit more. It has a little bit more flavor to it and a little bit more challenging. But until next time, I definitely appreciate you stopping by the Art Hitman channel, and give it a like and continue to draw. Thanks for stopping by.